Hello everybody and welcome back to Theme Park Coastin, and today we're over here at Alton Towers Resort for what looks like a very quiet day. Currently there is no events on at the park, which is a little bit rare for this place, but we're over here for the entire day today from opening to closing. And with us today we have got Hugo Garrett, Adam Derrick, as well as yours truly Tom Derrick, and hopefully later on JAYDEN Austin will be joining us for our visit, but at the moment he has a little problems with the car and he's stuck on the motorway. But we're here getting the content out for you guys, going to explore the park, give our reviews throughout, and so much more. So Adam, are you excited for your day over here at Alton Towers?
Yeah, you know what, being back here at Alton Towers is incredible. And of course as well, after we recently had our trip out to Denmark, which was amazing, it'd be quite to see how these parts compare, because I mean, in my opinion so far, of course part of Disneyland Paris, Legoland Bin is my favourite thing in Europe. However, you know what, this could still be it, I don't know. And you know what, it's amazing to be back here. But also it's really quiet today, meaning that we can get on a lot of attractions here, which we realised last time we were on opening day, so it was pretty busy.
Yeah, and you're waiting at a time where it's not actually got events or anything on, it's like literally all the time.
Yeah,
so
essentially,
maybe it's best time to go when no events
exactly.
on.
I mean, our festival tours have just ended, and yeah, Mardi Gras starts in 2 weeks, so
it's got very time. But Hugo, first trip of the year. You haven't actually been here since summer last year, so
no, well, we've rocked up at, oh, that's not the right thing, sorry, I'm getting the time up. Rocked up at 9:44. And the park, I mean, it's looking quiet.
Yeah, now you gotta remember,
it's a Saturday.
We always recommend, and our first Tom tip of the day. My name is Tom, and our tips, and our biggest tip is to arrive to the park early, as normally actually let you in half an hour early so you can get in the queue to your favourite rides and attractions. But even if they don't, get into the park as soon as you do, you can race down to your favourite ride first, and that will make a lot of difference getting here early. Honestly, it's just a massive change towards your day. So getting at this time, which is near enough 10 o'clock actually, it is very quiet. So I'm very excited to see what's going on today. But our first ever day, I think we're going to do Wicker Man on 13.
Yeah, I mean, we're going to try and do Wicker Man. Of course, it's the star attraction here, so it's probably going to be pretty busy. However, you know what? So far, it looks like a lot of people heading down to the Smilers, so you never know, Wicker Man. Like, it's always an attraction which could be relatively quiet. Also, it'll be our first round of the year of it as well, so pretty cool.
So yeah, there you go. Let's now go to our first attraction over here at Alton Towers Resort. Okay, so our first ride of the day, after taking a quick look at the very long Wicker Man queue line, we've decided to head to 13. And actually, if we were going to give a recommendation of how to do today, our recommendation normally starts at 13, because what normally happens at the park is people normally go to Wicker Man or Smiler first. Unless you arrive really early, obviously you should probably not go to those two. Plus things like Nemesis and Galactica, hotels go through that entrance around the back, which means that they normally put some pretty big queues at the start of the day. So it kind of leaves the best area is the Forbidden Forest, which is just down here. Dark Forest, sorry.
We're going to give you a Tom tip.
And well, I think there's another Tom tip. I don't want to do 2 minutes at the moment because I want to overload you with awesome tips.
There's one coming up, isn't there?
But I think there's another Tom tip coming up. We'll do one more, you go. We've already done 2.
Getting treated to 2.
They are treated, but if you did enjoy this video today and you want to see more content just like this, we head around the world, heading to many theme parks and doing many rides, giving you guys reviews and so much more. And this year we've got some humongous trips coming up, literally starting in 2 weeks' time. Like, we've already been to the big ones.
Yeah, no, it's crazy. And then we've got, I mean, the biggest one of the year in
August.
3 months.
So if you do enjoy, please show a like, subscribe and comment down below. It does mean the absolute world to us. But here we now go. Yeah, look at this, guys. Empty, absolutely empty. Weekend over in the heart of May. Try avoiding the summer. Come down here in May.
9:52.
Yes, I know.
And I mean, like, bearing in mind as well, it's 8 minutes to 13 entrance. It seems to be pretty quiet back here. You know what? It's pretty cool.
So I think we've got a good day today. But here you go. I'll quickly do a Tom tip before we move on. And the Tom tip is to not go down here if you want to go to the Dark Forest, but instead take a left from Mum and Dad are right now, as that will go down a little sneaky little path through the gardens, but actually saves you an awful lot of time. So if you go turn left, what I'm doing right now, you can head down this path right here, leading directly down towards 13. And probably saves you a good 20 minutes of the day. And if you're rushing down here for your first ride, this path down here can be very handy. Unfortunately, 13 was closed. How unlucky was that, Hugo? But instead, we went on to Rita, and that was really, really good fun.
Yeah, like,
I mean,
you know that, like, if you've watched our previous Alton Towers vlogs, me and Tom especially aren't necessarily the biggest fan of Rita.
Yeah, it definitely has mixed
I've
times.
often called it the flying fish of, just like a fast flying fish. But I had an amazing ride on that.
Yeah, it was very smooth. Had some good moments of airtime. The turns were really good fun as well, and obviously it helped that we had like a walk on queue because we got straight away.
Yeah, it was no longer than 10 minutes.
When it has like a 90-minute kill, so it's an experience. But overall, I really thoroughly enjoyed that. And Adam, you've always liked Rita.
Yeah, no, I've always thought it was a pretty good coaster. You know what, yeah, today was no different. Like, we got the second row, so pretty good row. I mean, you get, like, obviously pulled up into the air, which is quite nice. You know, yeah, it's got some nice pots of air time. And yeah, overall, you know what, it's a fun ride.
Yeah, like, overall, I think if you're gonna go here, try to leave Rita to the end. It's not always major, it's like stuff like Smiler, really awesome for the loops, stuff like Oblivion, you got a cool drop, and same like Galactica flying and the stuff like Nemesis. So really, Rita's the only one that's like your normal coaster, and despite the 60 miles an hour, it's not something that you have to go here for. But if you have spare time or want to get somewhere quickly or 13's close, it definitely is a good ride to go up here quickly.
It's fun, and in my opinion, I nearly put it on stealth, and I know it's very different from.
I think I do.
To be fair, like we rode stealth a couple of weeks back at Thorpe Park, you know, yeah, it's got rough, and that, you know, that's actually running really well. I really enjoyed that.
Yeah, and I still can't get over the fact of how quiet it is.
I know, it's 10 to 16.
I know.
This is you.
Yeah, I thought we had to, so yeah. So if you want to come for a quiet day, don't go for the events. Just come for a normal day, in the middle, no holidays or anything, and then it could like this. And honestly, if we had to have one day here in this time of the year, when I have 2 days in the summer holidays, because we have had summer holidays for even 3 days just packed. But next up, we have got no waiting. We're going straight into the X sector, and we're going to try leaving Smiler and we're going for now because JAYDEN wants to do it if he does turn up. If it gets like really quiet to it, but we think if JAYDEN's going to come later on today, we'd rather go and do it with him because they're his favourite ride. Yeah. So instead, we're going to head to one of my favourite rides actually, Oblivion, where, believe it or not, you cannot look down. Whoa! Whoa, we just had a drop on Oblivion, and I'm sorry guys.
I don't know what that was.
It was a drop,
Whoa, that looks like you're sinking, but it's fine. Weird.
But how was Oblivion?
Very smooth. I mean, I recorded on my watch my audio, and the ride took a minute and a half.
Exactly. So
how crazy is
how crazy? If you get a back car, it's actually a longer experience because you actually leave a lot later than the other front car. But overall, the ride is short, but it sure is sweet. There's elements of drops. I mean, like when you got one's like a border, like the loops and inversion as well in it.
So stuff
God.
like you strike kind of
they must
stuff like that.
So they must be absolutely crazy. Like going on there and cleaning the way. Like I love the first part. I love the end part. And like every part of Oblivion is amazing. So if you're gonna have to look at an overall experience, that is fantastic. Also got a short queue because that's short. They've got many trains. Yeah, it's a perfect ride at the park. But get on there if you can come over here.
But just after that, well, this is mainly for me because basically I've done all the retro squad now, and yeah, the last one I need to do was
they're great retro squad, honestly.
The one that overtaked mixtape, and that was of course a spin on spin jam. So you know, spin jam, yeah, that was very intense. Yeah, it's one of the most intense rides I've ever done. I bet it's a Tivoli Extreme, and it definitely was extreme. So yeah, it was pretty good. Yeah.
And who did that one? I didn't do the toilet in the meantime, and I built there you go, for Rita. And to be honest, I wasn't too fussed about it. I was like, I'm not a big fan of. I don't get why you'd want to go and do a funfair ride when you're at a theme park like this. Thank you. Such legendary rides as 13, which is only on a 5-minute queue. We're going to show because it just opened up. So I didn't really end up going in there.
I doubt this is going to be 5 minutes now.
We'll have to find out, but yeah. If you're going to come here, they do a mixtape and stuff. I just don't get it. I just really don't get it. However, calm rides like this, because 13, fun fact, actually my favourite ride over here at Alton Towers. And I know many people do disagree with that, and I'll tell you what I really go off.
I think pretty much everyone on the planet will probably disagree with that comment. But yeah, you know, it's still a fun ride, and yeah, I'm excited to see how it is this year because we haven't actually done it. Like, I believe we went to do it, but we haven't done it this year.
But like, they have to close it, like, I mean, sorry, not close, break down before the end a lot of the times on this ride.
I mean, it's broke down so many times this ride.
Broke down, wink wink.
I mean, literally like, earlier today, it's just broke down as well. So.
Broke down. Let's go. Doesn't look bad at all. I'd presume. Yeah, just walk on really. I think
Pretty quiet.
probably give it a 10-minute queue.
Oh, this bit shot.
Oh, this is so that's not over soon.
That's usually about a 6-minute queue for the
Yeah. No, look at it. Yeah, literally you walk straight on. Yeah. No longer than 10 minutes. It's been a good day so far, and it's just continuing. I just feel bad for Jayden. He's stuck in the petrol station.
If you want a queue like this, little tip, if you want to just have a really short queue, when you get in a queue line like this, walk really slowly, and then by the time you get there, everyone else will have been on.
Boom.
There you go.
Steve Snippets. There we go. $13 has just been completed, and I don't know what's an unlucky number because that ride is definitely a lucky ride to do. Ding ding. Okay, that's horrendous. But honestly, 13. It may not seem like a lot. It's hidden in the woods, so we will miss it out. But that ride is plain down amazing. So many great fun elements on it. Some very unique parts. Unfortunately, we're not going to spoil for you in this vlog because I feel like if you come here, you do want to experience it without knowing what it's like. Because let's just say it will definitely give you a shock or two when going in that. And then all the other bits as well just makes 13 amazing. Walk on Q2. Genuinely, guys, that is a fantastic ride. And HUGO, 13. What do you think?
13 was great. I really enjoyed my ride on there, actually. It's not my favourite ride here, but at the same time, that element at the end is it is just really good. I mean, if you've got the time and it's not the busiest queue, do it. You might as well.
Yeah, you might as well do it. But right now,
This used to be a restaurant, hey?
I was just going to mention that.
Okay.
We are now here inside of the Alton Towers Gardens. I'm going to make our way eventually over towards there's the Galactica just down there. Now, as you can see, this is quite a big gardens, and normally you have a cable car just through the tree. You might see the grey thing down there, which is normally operating. Today it's not though, which means if you're planning to get them to Galactica down the other end.
Not opening at all today.
I don't know if it's going on, but it hasn't like opening yet. It normally does have a delayed opening, but hopefully it will because it does take quite a while to walk over there through gardens, and it's a long way down and up, or you have to go a really long way round too. So hopefully it will open up, but these gardens are incredible. I mean, like, not many theme parks around the world has this sort of thing here.
I mean, you can honestly spend a whole day in the gardens if you really wanted to.
Yeah, especially if you're not obsessed with theme park rides. I've got a family to
nice way to like
come down
take
here.
a break.
Of course, it used to be actually an old castle, as you can have by the Alton Towers itself. So we have got a really, really nice garden. There's also like fountains and walks, so you can take down here, seats, everything you have really down here. You can actually sit down here and really enjoy it because it is a really amazing area. Unfortunately, they of course have not got the restaurant down here anymore, which I would have liked. I like when they had those retro charms, like the restaurant and everything. But I don't know about games, they don't make it so industrialised like it is now of Merlin. But they start here, they're not going to be any rides in it, it's all protected. So when you get an opportunity to walk down here, whether to go to a ride or just to enjoy yourself going through the gardens, definitely sit down here because it will make your day a lot better. And if you want to get from one end to the other, it does take a few steps.
Nothing water that.
However, just before that, we're going to be a bit hungry, so we decided to treat you guys. We haven't done it actually since, I think it was 2017 September.
2017.
Maybe done it with CALLUM actually once, but I don't think we did.
Yeah,
and
I think it was 2018.
And that was the Rollercoaster restaurant. One of the most iconic experiences you can get over here at the park, and definitely one which you will not forget. And I'm very excited today to hopefully, depending on of course whether they all booked up or not, because we haven't booked any slots yet, and we didn't even know if they do lunch today, whether it's on or not, but I think they probably do. But we're very excited to show you actually inside of here. So let's now go into Fern Valley. Queues are once again looking very short, so if we don't actually get in there, or it's open later on, we'll do some rides first and then come back. But our plans are for today is to eat in there for HUGO's first time as well. So are you looking forward to it?
It'll be the first time. I've heard good things about it. There's a lot of wide range of foods.
Yeah. Well, there's not a lot of those sort of experiences in the world. Of course, you guys don't know. Your food comes on a roller coaster vehicle.
Yeah,
But
so I believe there's only 3 in the world. One's in Europa Park, then it was this one. Of course, you've got Alton Towers. I believe recently one opened in Wiener Prater in Austria. So
yeah, I think I'm not friends with that one. But yeah, like I said, it's quite cool to be able to go in here. And if you do go here on like an experience tour, I don't think the food tastes great as the last few times. I think it's nice. My parents aren't a big fan of the food here. But if you do end up going over here, trust me, the experience alone is going to make it worth the money. And we're literally kind of tight now. People are queuing up, which is a good sign for it. And we'll take a quick look inside of Rollercoaster restaurant. Okay, we're now over here in the Rollercoaster restaurant and just sitting down, and already it looks amazing.
I know, I didn't realise how big it's cool. We had a little look over there. You've got like
Old plans on the rides, and there's lots of plans, and then we'll film the clips there in the future.
Yeah, and then
but also up there, an amazing Wicker Man model, which obviously we've landed, but obviously already it's starting to fill up around here, to be honest. Like, people are getting in. We came out early, we're getting to open literally, we went out the door, it's 11:41 at the moment, and it is filling up quick.
Yeah.
I mean, like, when the tails are filling up, it gets busy, but just all this atmosphere, and it's incredible, really. It's like one of those places that you have to do in your lifetime. Like, if you're for athletes especially, come down here, experience this, as it's so cool. There's a little loop over as well, through goes round, and then around the tables all spins well. Up there, it's in the corner.
Oh, that is cool.
Yeah, it is really cool. So yeah, it is amazing. However, right now what we're going to do, we're going to order our food quickly, get that served up, film some clips around here, and then give you a HUGO food review. Which is very exciting, but we'll see you as we go and order our food after Mum finishes just there. It is ordering time, and when you do order, I just didn't mind, but you get given a tablet, and on this tablet there's multiple options, multiple food options, of course a wide variety of prices as well, with stuff goes like 17 quid as you said there, you're looking at right now, with a chicken and steak burger, but it does look like some decent food, and the overall on this face is the experience. So I went and ordered a cheeseburger, around 7 quid, so it wasn't too pricey, but again, the whole fun of it is being able to sit in here and experience everything go around. So if you choose wisely, it's not a lot extra than Burger Kitchen and stuff, but you can go expensive.
Yeah, I mean that's the thing, like, you just got to choose like what's right for you, and like, to be honest, it was actually not bad for me. Like, for me, like, I got 2 sides, which is basically a meal for me, and that's like £6, so you know that was perfect for me. And also as well, they do have some nice cocktails and mocktails as well. Of course, all these are their attractions, so I mean, there's a Nemesis one, there's a Galactica one, and yeah, I had a Wicker Man one.
But you got to remember, we still add up quickly though with prices.
I mean, but to be fair though, the one thing that I found quite strange was that with the mocktails, of course, the non-alcoholic cocktails, like when you buy Coke or something, they're actually more expensive than mocktail. So I thought that was a little bit strange, because usually it's a bit different. However, yeah, we've gone for the mocktail, so
there you go. And here you go, order your food. Hang on,
I need to calculate.
You need to calculate the prices, but yeah, you can always order lots of different stuff, lots of different drinks, special themed roller coasters, and even some teddy bears as well we've ordered before, so that's pretty cool. But yeah, there you go, there's the menu. What's up next? It's the food. Coming down right away. Here it comes. Whoa, whoa. And here it is. First up, number 2, Wicker Man.
I've got my food.
Oh, that filled my belly. That was the Rollercoaster restaurant, and that was really, really good. We haven't been here for a while. We rarely do go because of prices, but as long as you're sensible, we're now spending £8 more than you spend in Burger Kitchen we normally have. And I think the chips are a lot better. The burger, I get a smaller portion now. I get Burger Kitchen, I get 2 kids burgers, well here I got 1, so I can get less of a burger, but the experience makes up for it. That restaurant is amazing, and I think if you're coming to Alton Towers for your first time, and you've not done it before, get down there, that's probably the best.
You're getting like, because Tom got kids burger, I think Adam, did you get a kids burger as well?
no, I didn't. Huh? No, so I just got 2 sides.
And you've got 2 sides.
Oh, right, okay. If you get one of the adult burgers, they're really good. They really put like effort into it. I mean, my one had like 2 pieces of like fried chicken in it as well. I didn't realise. It just adds to the...
That's so what was busy,
Yeah. I think money-wise, if you want to be cost efficient, is it the best idea? Maybe not, but...
What an experience.
If you, for the whole experience, and if you just want to like try something new, it is definitely worth it.
Now on this channel we always recommend like bringing power lunches, going cheap, make the experience worth when you get in the park, so you go to more trips. But once in a while, want to have a really nice trip, go to the Rollercoaster restaurant, as also as well, really good.
Very cool, you get some free merchandise.
Exactly, you get to keep as well. And the plates are really awesome as well, I don't know if I'll show you guys or not.
Yeah.
They're really cool. Right now, though, as you can probably see, we've just entered into the queue line for Galactica. Not too bad, and also it goes very quic. Oh no, you don't know. I mean, close it off there. Oh yeah, so that's not bad at all. Yeah, I thought we'd go. I was like, ooh, but no, it's not bad. For Galactica, great ride once again. look for the head back on here. The only flying the only flying coaster inside of the UK. So it's gonna get on there. My actual least favourite flying coaster, isn't it?
No, Hero.
Yeah,
Oh, well, Hero's not really.
B&M flying coaster.
Yeah, only been a flying coaster. This is Galactica. Let's take off into space. We have just completed Galactica, and once again, very thoroughly impressed with our attraction. Now it is officially, according to the park, a family coaster. I would say it definitely is up the upper end of a family coaster. But we've been able to literally move up and fly around. If you've never done that before, you're in for a treat, because that ride is very, very unique, but also it's really good fun, featuring 2 inversions as well as some twists and turns along the way. But here you go, Galactica, we've done it hundreds of times now. Yeah. I know you guys probably know reviews for everything, but how did you find it?
Amazing. My problem is, usually when I come here, there's like a specific amount of rides I liked and I didn't like. Every ride I've done today,
Can't beat them all, Hugo, you can't beat them all.
I can't actually. Every ride I've done today has been amazing, so it's really hard to tell like what's keeping.
Yeah, exactly. I normally get one where you're like, oh, that's not as good this time. But yeah, you're right, every ride's been great. Adam, Galactica?
Yeah, you know what, that's a really good roller coaster. I mean, I said private on that, yeah, it's actually one of the best rides here. You know what, it still lives up to it. In my opinion, that's actually one of the best rides I've had on that. Yeah, the train was shaking a little bit around a couple of the inversions, you know, overall it's a fun ride. Yeah, everything to do down here.
And with it having 2 stations as well, operations are normally very, very quick for attraction. But right now, we have to do it. The Nemesis.
The beast.
Literally the best ride, up there, the best ride.
I mean, it's like saying to you, like, I mean, if you ask anybody from abroad, you say roller coaster in UK, then 3 words.
Nemesis rings a bell.
Nemesis is the first that everyone says, and this is the reason why most people come to the UK, and you know, it's a great reason as well.
And opening ages ago, like, was made like John Warley, when my parents were younger, this was the ride they went to do.
1994.
And so therefore, and still to this day, coming down to this part, this is still the best entrance. And earlier,
everyone always says it.
A few years ago, I hated it. Right now though, because the last few years, I fell in love. I mean, literally.
It's literally my personal favourite ride in the park.
It's good though that they're doing the whole retrack thing next year, because it means that they want to keep the ride alive.
Yeah, exactly. It's an old classic, it's got to stay alive. I mean, like, it didn't have the same queues way around there that it used to have, but it still is one of the best rides here at the park, and I think just getting this ride again, it's been around a few months now, it's been like a year for HUGO since we've been on here. So to get back on this beast again is very, very exciting. So let's head around. Probably the best queue at the park. No, this is the best queue at the park. Like, they all do queues like this nowadays. No more cattle pens. So then head on to Nemesis. Nemesis has just been completed, and once again impressed.
Yeah,
I think
it's been the same with this ride as with every other. It's just been so good.
it has. I mean, like, as always, the queue goes so fast. The operations are unbelievable. Somehow it's faster than Galactica, which has got 2 stations. I don't get. But I mean, like, you literally walk. You can't even sit down in the queue line, and then you get onto the ride itself. And then that was also amazing. So many elements, very smooth. I don't know if we're retracking it, to be honest. It really is very smooth. So when they do retrack it,
I believe the reason why they're retracting it is because basically, I think it's where the track joins. Like, I think that they only have a certain amount of time that they have to do it, and if they don't maintain it, it's just going to go rot and everything. And apparently, it would be closed in like 3 or 4 years. So that's probably why they're retracting it.
oh, okay, so
I can't believe it. Jules actually got a queue.
It's amazing. Anyway.
it is an amazing one. And then good to keep it open, because I said it earlier, the queue line of theming, you don't get stuff like that anymore in parks. You do across the board, like Disney and stuff. But look at the latest rides across Merlin parks. It's all been cattle pen queue lines and like minimalistic theming. Fun?
Exodus.
Yeah, Exodus, exactly.
Good.
Exactly. You just don't get the same things you used to have like rides like here, the old classic rides. These rides are what I love about theme parks. Not so much the new ones chucking in. I don't care with big thrills or anything. I just want a good quality, fun family rides. And that's places like Disney, which we may or may not be heading to in a few weeks.
Maybe not.
Maybe not. Wink, wink. It has. So stay tuned for that. That'd be really awesome. But let's now go on to Duel and see who comes in. We can go through a full queue, or we need to go through a shorter queue. Oh, it's awesome. Anyway, let's go. Duel time. See who wins. We have just completed the Haunted House, and I lost my voice there, but luckily the audio in the background saved me. So there you go, that was Duel, and you gotta do it. It's just walk on cue, walk past.
Even if you think, okay, maybe I don't want to shoot the lasers, which you can do, you can still sit down and enjoy a nice dark ride.
Well, if you want to shoot lasers and try beating my top score, she got this time of 51,000. You can do that too, so I'm very, very happy. I got my highest score. It's hard. It's quite fun to challenge yourself throughout the year, trying as hard as you can. It did break down halfway through, that's kind of how we feel lucky.
I remember looking back and Tom was just, he went full sweat mode as well.
I was on full sweat mode. I was the whole way through, I was like, bam, 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 bam. Oh, sorry, the whole way through the thing, but that was good fun, Adam.
Yeah, you know, Duel's always a good dark ride. I mean, it's obviously quite old here on Towers, however, it's still one of the best in the UK, which is quite upsetting because we don't really have many good dark rides. I mean, in my opinion,
we don't have many good rides, to be honest, that's full stop.
I mean, in my opinion, though, like Spoosville 2 over Adventure Island is definitely better than that.
Yeah, I don't know.
But for me, that is my favourite dark ride in the UK. But you know what? It's still a great ride. I do enjoy it. It's definitely a nice dark ride here at Alton Towers.
Yes, but here we now go into Catania Canyons, and a few more, because basically we're not massively fans of Smiler. JAYDEN unfortunately has, as far as his car percentage gone, he's now getting towed home because there's something wrong with his car, which is great news. But unfortunately he won't be joining us today, so instead we're going to be going to try on Mono Mine Train as well as the famous, I forgot the name, Congo River Rapids, that's the one. One of me and Hugo's absolute favourite rides here, like whether it's snowing, raining or sunny.
You can never get sick of a rapids.
You can never get sick of rapids. Congo Rapids, luckily, does not get you too wet.
Did you just call it Tom's Rapids?
No, Congo Rapids.
I thought you called it Tom's Rapids.
But maybe not Tom Rapids, but I think it's something like Tom Tip. But Tom Tip number 3 or 4 for us today, and that is to do the rides in order. Because most parks are quite small, so it is fine. But our park, like Alton Towers, it's big. I mean, you should always vlog, we've generally gone back on ourselves all day, and the park goes on for ages with all the gardens, the rides, the areas, the entrance, which is like an hour walk away from the car park, and anything like that. It's a long, long way to walk around the park. So, what we try doing is try doing it in lands. Now, of course, stuff like earlier, if I see them closed, you can't have to open, but try to wave your way around the park, because by doing that, it means that you can then basically get on the ride and stop having the wasted time when you're walking around, because from one end to the other, it's probably like a 20-minute walk, and we're not doing that. Save 20 minutes, you can 20-minute ride time, and at the end of the day, you do a ride day. So if you go to Forbidden Valley, for example, do Nemesis and Galactica all in one go, and if you go to Catania Canyons, do the same thing. And of course, later on, you can change your plans, and I don't think you have to change your plans when you come in. You can never really have a set plan with all the stuff.
You can kind of say what you want to do and try plan that out, but there'll always be something that goes, oh yeah, that's
you can't. You can have a set plan, but make a little agenda before you do come here of your must-do rides and what order you are planning to do them in, because some, like Wicker Man, I say best to do them at the end of the day, in the last 5 minutes.
If you arrive in the park at 9:30,
yeah, Smile, I think you first.
But you have to do it at 9:30. You can either do Smile or Wicker at the start, or Smile Wicker at the end, whichever one you want.
Yeah, well here we go now. Quite a big queue for this ride, in fact. It's like summer days queue.
It's not bad, but it doesn't go into the extended queue.
Oh, okay, that's fine, yeah, it's worth it. And it's such quick operation as well.
It's always moving.
Well, what are we going on? Here we go. It is the Congo
River
Rapids. That was really sad. Let me give you a rap about the Congo River Rapids. The ride that is wet, but definitely the best.
Absolutely not. Sorry.
That was fantastic.
It's
Okay.
definitely the Congo River Rapids that we did.
Rapids, yes. So you to get it? Rapids. Yeah, look, that was very
No,
awesome.
I got the joke. It's fine. You didn't explain it.
I didn't do that because it's such a good joke, you just couldn't understand it. But there you go, so going to the Congo Rapids, and we're telling you Runaway, I think there's like a 40-minute queue.
Yeah, no way.
We do the same as Wicker Man, funny enough. But as far as that ride goes, it is good. Like, for a UK ride, and UK Rapids, which there have many of them nowadays, it is good. Unfortunately, at these Merlin parks, they're a little bit too paranoid about safety. I mean, like, you gotta stop every minute, they turn off the water effect.
It always feels like you're being watched.
Yeah, I mean, like, literally all the water effects off too, so it's not like you get any real decent elements that have everything. That's probably the best bit, is like one little section halfway through. So, yeah, like I said, if you're looking for getting wet, probably not the best. But you can,
Wow.
you can get a little bit of a splash, but that's about it really on there. But Adam, Congo Rapids?
I mean, it's fine. It's not one of the best rapids, I mean, here in the UK. I mean, neither the water effects. It's just, it's alright. It's just like, the problem is, like, none of the water effects are working. And yeah, overall, it's just, I don't know, there's just like, you don't really get one. And in my opinion, the whole point of the water ride is to, of course, get one. I mean, I still appreciate the theme as well, because that's actually pretty cool, so.
Yeah, so it's one of those attractions where you can fit up to 7 people, and if you're in like a big group, it's nice to come along and do a ride like that together. Get a little dinghy boat and head round. We've also always flown round, especially in like the winter days, like the September sort of October, November time. It can get some pretty short queues, but in the middle of the summer, we've wasted like 90 minutes up before, haven't we?
Yeah, and it's definitely not worth it, but
No.
you know, if it's a walk or like 20 minutes max, it's fine.
Yeah, so 20 minutes is right, but we've been waiting a long time for that ride before, and it is good, but it doesn't improve when it gets to summertime, unfortunately. Like, there's some log flume standards in the UK which get you a lot wetter than that, and it's just, I don't know. I like it, but you go past where the waterfalls used to be and stuff, and they're not even working. So after you get past a big wave in the middle section, we're just sitting there, just relaxing for the rest of the journey. So
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty good. So.
yeah, it's okay. However, next up, I think we're planning to go to Spinball, aren't we?
Yeah, I mean, I think so, but it's like, the queue's not actually too bad. It's about half an hour, so that's fine for Spinball, you know? It's good
Yeah.
place as well, so,
Yeah, it's quite underrated. It's like near the end of the park, people don't want to go there. But it is a really awesome spinning coaster to go on. And with us completing pretty much all the coasters here so far, we're deciding we're going to do to Spinball, then probably either go to Smile, it's got a really short queue, or go up to the shop in the middle of the day for another top tip, but I'll put that later on. Then jump on the cable cars that is now open, to then continue our day over here at Alton Towers, but still got so many hours left. We've done so much.
I mean, we've got what? We've got like 2 hours and a half.
Exactly, like, look at us go. It's incredible, isn't it?
Yeah. I mean, and actually, I think about 3 hours and a half, so.
Oh, you guys obviously wrong.
Yeah,
How long do we have?
3 hours and a half.
Oh, yeah. As you can tell, I did really good at school. In that.
Yeah.
But yeah. So no, we've actually still got like enough.
So you got your last question now, though. What is spinning plus a roller coaster?
Spinball Whizzer.
Correct. Let's go. Whoa! We just had a fantastic time on the Spinball Whizzer, and despite having probably a 30-minute queue, was it?
Yeah.
It was
Well,
quite
it was
fun ride.
advertised for 35. I reckon we only waited like 30.
Yeah, so it wasn't too bad, and with there being like one car as well, I mean, we all got together and like, so it was quite a quick operation when it goes through as well, but that's fun. Again, like most rides here, it's not those things that you have to do on your visit. It's one of those rides though, if you have some spare time, apart from the start of the end of the day, where it gets packed, it's an exit to the park, and everyone goes, let's go at the start, let's go at the end. It's a good ride to go on, especially in the middle of the day.
I mean, it's good, especially for like families as well, because it's not like too intense. But if you sit right, if you sit next to the right people, oh my god, it can be intense.
You want to have the right formation on it. So, like, for example, what we do is we do Hugo and Adam one end, and I sit behind Hugo, and I cause it to spin cause more weights on one side than it is the other.
Heavy on one side than the other, but you know.
Can you guess what side it could be?
I don't know.
Oh, yeah, you can work out, but if you get it spinning, geez, can it spin alright? Right now,
Wow.
Is that the key for the shop?
I don't think so.
It's not.
Okay, cool. Well, no, we're going to get Tom Tip, and I think it's just looking at the crowds here.
It's the key for the drinks thing, I think.
Oh yeah, but then looking at the crowds now, it's not my best Tom Tip. But Tom Tip number 5 of the day is to go to the shop in the middle of the day. Now, it's not like you're middle of like 2 hours or so left now, so it's not the middle of the day.
No, we have 3 hours.
Oh, 3 hours.
Minutes.
So we have got some time left, but it's like not the middle of the day. So we want to get to the shop on the quietest time. Go in the middle, because everyone arrives, goes past the shop, and then when they leave, of course, they go into the shop as well. But middle of the day, walk straight in. Even if you're not going to buy anything, you can just look around, and it's all really nice to see everything aside. Obviously, we never buy anything, do we?
I mean, to be honest, I buy some fresh every time.
Oh, do you?
Yeah, usually. But
So maybe this one will be the same, but it's just nice to go in there, no people around, not queuing around all around here.
Tom, do you know what? I think
What's
that's
this
a big group of people. I think that might just be like a
Like a group gathering,
trip.
Yeah, school trip or something. Obviously not a school trip because it's weekend, but anyway, let's now go. Hopefully we're not all going to pile into here, into the Towers Trading Company, the Alton Towers Resort shop. Alton Towers shop complete. And when I said we weren't going to buy anything, we're a bit wrong. Hugo bought a jumper, Adam bought some pins. We literally were spending so much in there. I don't spend any money. I'm really bad at spending money.
No, it's good. You save money.
I do. There's nothing in here that goes with me. But what I always say, and I'll say in a second, but Adam, which have you got?
So basically, I've got these super badges, which of course one's for 2019 and one's for 2020. And yeah, this is what's quite good because Towers actually puts them on discount. I mean, on their board, I was spending £5 for a pin badge. Like, that's way too steep. However, yeah, when they're on discount, I mean, this came to £4 for 2 of them. So I thought, you know what, £2 a pin badge, that's pretty good actually. So I thought I'll go and get them, and they're ones I wanted as well because I've actually got a 2021 and one for Christmas. It's pretty cool. So
there was the thing about me and buying stuff. I know this is really irrelevant to the actual book itself, but for me, going to a theme park, we're going to have some pictures in the future. And I haven't got much saving money because I put it all inside for like extra other stuff in the future. So I don't have a lot of personal spending money. But basically, what I always say to myself is that my best part of any trip, the best memory of these books for you guys. Like, I love sharing it with you guys, but also at the same time, I love my own memories. Walk around the park, I can see what rides I do, what attractions I do every day, and every walk back all out to 2017. Every single trip we've been filming for you guys. So if you want to watch back, we can see every single. We don't spend 30 quid or 50 quid or whatever to save our memories with 5 photos or anything like that. These vlogs for me are memories. That's what I love the most about this channel, more than anything. Like, sharing with you guys is amazing, and I so appreciate the support. But for myself, I just love seeing what I do. I love these memories, and that's part of the reason why I spend a lot of money, because of these memories. But anyway, we're now going to continue over here at Alton Towers, continuing these memories with our next attraction, the cable car ride. And
It's a pretty cool ride.
to be honest, it's not because we want to go somewhere, we just want to go on the cable cars. Up here there is a quieter station, busiest, it's Forbidden Valley, because it's basically you have like 50-50, you can't get off. You don't have to go off at Forbidden Valley, you have to go for the other two. So
it's definitely quietest.
Forbidden Valley is the busiest. This one here is the quietest because obviously in the middle of the day, start of the day is busier, and then the one over near Burger Kitchen's also rarely busy. So it's not awful, but let's go, get on the cable cars and take off into the sky. Very excited.
Yeah, as you can tell from their action.
After an amazing cable car ride, we are only continuing our adventure over here at Alton Towers, but it does look a lot more busy.
Yeah, it has like picked up for sure.
Yeah, we were on the cable car looking down.
Our problem is now is that we've done like nearly everything we wanted to do.
Yeah, we're gonna think, what can we do?
don't need to rush around really.
Nah, we got a few of those we want to get done, like, again, now these are rides that normally we wouldn't even bother about, so stuff like Smiler and, no, Wicker Man we've done it, we want to do Wicker Man, but we always do it to end those days, it's just a perfect ride at the end. But we are going to attempt to look at Smiler, like, Rita had a very long queue line,
It's only on 45 minutes apparently, so that's what's about. Also, if we do Smiler, it means we've only got 3 coasters, which Wicker Man we did at the end. So it means in the next 2.5 hours, we need to do 2 coasters. which will have about a 10-minute queue anyway. So maybe for our first time ever, we're going to complete every single roller coaster in one day here at Alton
Maybe
Towers.
we'll have
So
to.
we're looking
We'll
forward
have
to
to take a check as well because basically we're in the cable car, so obviously that's why I didn't talk in the cable car itself. But they were saying that they were part of a school trip, like 500 kids, and it's like I don't think it's going to be busy. Yeah, like man, if 500 left here, like it's not big as it is, but obviously you can tell it's got busier from earlier today. That's the thing.
I feel like there's more groups than there is just normal people going down their own. But yeah, in terms of like people going down their own, I feel like there's just not many odd people just kind of there. If you know what I mean? I feel like there's just tons of trips basically.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
it was.
the fact. Oh, sorry. I find as well like they're all going down to like one location. So Gannon's Granny there just got the longest in the whole park, and that never gets the longest in the park. So clearly all the schools were there. So
Yeah, so I mean, don't trust the queue times because some of that can happen. Plus, also some parts on those parks do some cheeky little stuff like at the start of the day and make it shorter so you ride it, and then do it again. And at the end of the day, they make it longer so you don't enter the queue line, so then they get to go home early. Do little things like that, which I leave it cheeky, but don't trust the queue lines here. Work on your own basis. If you want to do a ride, go to it. And what the queue is, stick in it. And I'm going to say that I'm going to smile and not do it, but it's just about thinking. Do your parks like on queue times? Yes. So just do what you want to do when you want to do it, and then you won't regret anything. At the end of the day, if you see Smile at the entrance, you know it's a long queue. But if not, just go in it. It could be quick operations, it could not be. Half price is a guessing game. But right now, we're going to make our way to a Smiler. Some would argue the smileest ride in town, but definitely not a queue that makes me smile at all. So yeah, after saying we're going to stick in the queue line, we did the complete opposite. But we did look, and from our expert opinion, I've seen it 150 times, it was around a 100-minute queue for that. And then, when looking at a single rider, that was a shorter queue, but still, single rider's fine if you're on your own, but for me, if you didn't want to do it at all, it's like...
So we're sort of doing it the reverse way around now.
So now, we decided to change our plan, do it again, adapt to the plans.
But we still have to be close to the park, so
yeah, so
one day, which would be pretty cool to say that.
So instead, we're going to do Wicker Man now, because we're in the cable cars. That was only going a little bit outside of the Castle Pen, so that wasn't bad at all.
Yeah, no, I mean, Wicker
And
Man's
then
really
we're going to Smile at the end of it instead, hopefully, if that all goes well. Because Smile also, we might not know, is that they also speed up the operations end of the day, because A, they want to go home, and B, the fast passes take like 75% of each car. They also then come in because obviously supposed to go so soon. So, I mean, like, you can easily half your average waiting time at the end of the day, and you can board 5 minutes before the park closes. So, if you get in the queue, normally,
we're trying to, and
very rarely I mean to say no.
yeah,
but
and the thing as well, like, we
normally
had
again.
a Smiler. So last time we ran to 13, that was closed. We ran to Wicker Man, and yeah, that did start 5 minutes early last time when I put it in day. And then we literally sprinted over to Smiler. It was 1 minute to the closing time, and it's still open.
So normally, it's like occasionally just.
I mean, I think it's like every time for Smile.
No, that's nice. But yeah, Smile is normally one of those ones that you're okay with. So go in the day for a big ride, but with the queue like that, nah. For a ride like that as well, I don't even like the Smiler. No, I think it's just too generic. But I wanted to show you guys because I could have just carried clips right now and started fresh. But then at the same time, I also wanted to show you what a day's like and how things change and what queues can get like at certain times during the day, because sometimes in the earlier times, like we saw in this vlog here today, it can be a lot quieter, and as soon as the school trips and that start arriving to the park, it then, as you can see by now, gets a lot busier. But let's just hope that Wicker Man has got a shorter queue. Just fed the flames on the Wicker Man, and I know who can't whistle, but most importantly, we have just decided to do the Wicker Man, and that was fun. It was a shortish queue, not too bad. It was literally just into the Castle Fair itself. But getting back on there, that amazing Woody opened back in 2017. It still has the charm towards it. Last year it felt a little bit too rough, but this year I think they improved it because that did feel a lot better.
That was, I mean, a lot of the rides today, I don't know if it's just we've come on the right day or what, but the rides have been running so well.
Yeah,
like, that was so good. It wasn't too jolty, but like it wasn't super smooth, so you could actually still feel
and you got the speed as well. It's definitely fast, that ride. Like, I still want it to be further to an RMC one day because I just push it over the edge. But Adam, how did you find Wicker Man?
You know what, Wicker Man, I mean, after Falcon and Ferret Summerland, that was sort of what I love in a wooden coaster. Essentially,
classic.
It's got a rattle, but it's a wooden coaster, and it sort of shows you that it's a wooden coaster because of that rattle. However, it's not unbearably rough, so you're like, oh, this is not good. And last year, Wicker Man was getting so unbearably rough that it was like, oh no, this is just too shaky, and it's not worth doing it. However, this year, you know what, I can safely say that it has the same rattle as the one in Ferret Summerland called Falcon, and yeah, you know, that's what I love in a wooden coaster. It's good air time, great staff members on there actually. You know what, overall it's a fun ride, and yeah, it's probably going to be one of our coasters here.
Yes, but we have no time to waste, do we, Adam? Because we're continuing our coaster adventure. Got around an hour, is it left?
Yeah, hour left. We've got 3 to do, and finally we can just jump in 5 anyway. So
our ones we have left to do include the Runaway Mine Train, Octonauts, as well as I actually prefer Octonauts and Smiler.
I mean, Octonauts is great. It's just so smooth. So
I just prefer Octonauts and Smiler itself, actually, to be honest. But Smiler's just jumping at the end, so that's not too bad. But let's go. First ride up, Catania Canyon's Runaway Mine Train. Can you give me a choo-choo?
Choo-choo.
Only 2 rides to go till we complete everything, as we have just done Catania Canyon's Runaway Mine Train, and that was good. Shoot out. No, I'm not even going to try. Not even trying. I'm too tired right now, guys. I was up very early this morning to get that here for opening. So, how was it?
It was good. It's not the most intense ride here, obviously. But for what it is, I do think it does the job.
Yeah, it does.
There's good interaction.
There's quite a lot of sorry, smooth is very loud. There's quite a lot of adult rides over here, like all big new attractions.
Yeah, no, there is.
And there's a very minute amount of rides for youngsters out there. One of them being, coasters. One of them being, in fact, Octonauts we're going to go to right now, if it has got a short enough queue. I was checking it's got a lot of queue, because it's 25 minutes, and hopefully we get Smiler afterwards. And then the other one, of course, being Runaway Mine Train. So if you're looking for a coaster when you're young, there are 2 that you can do before going stuff like Galactica next one up, and then on to like Nemesis, those sort of attractions over there. But here we now go, straight on to the next one. Got half an hour really remaining on my day, so it's going to be a very close one if we do to it.
I mean, it's about 15 minute queue. I've queued for it before. It's not too bad.
Okay, so let's hope so. Let's hope so on Octonauts Rollercoaster Adventure. Okay, so we've just completed Octonauts and we got a little bit short on time. I get here in the car. We're literally running down our Smiler for the last time of the day. The time is currently how? What time is it, Hugo? What time is it? 57. We've got 3 minutes to go down to Smiler. So I'm going to cut the camera here and see if we can get better. Let's hope we can. In the X sector, we're still going the last minute. Are we going to make it? It's a question. Here we are. Let's go. Okay, let's go. Thank you. Oh, mate, what time is Adam? Come on.
Wait, it is, oops, 5:59. One minute until closing time. Last coaster, hour 10.
I've never been so happy to go in the Smiler queue now.
We've done it.
Look at that. 10 rides in a day.
Every coaster here in the tower is one day.
It's a big standoff.
Yeah.
But I think we'll be okay. Just get a breath back now and we'll catch up with you and get off the rides. But I've now got a smile on my face. did it. 10 rides in, well no, 10 coasters in one day, and Smiler.
Yeah, not just 10 rides, 10 coasters.
I know, that's how crazy it is. I know. Saturday in May, that was incredible. Like, well, here comes the theme parks. I'll talk about riding a bit later, but it's Smiler, so. Here comes the theme parks. They come over sometimes. I saw someone the other day who went to Alton Towers, and they were going like, we've only done 2 rides in the whole day, we have fast passes, and it's like, you've got to plan your day well. That's why watching us is so helpful. No, but honestly, you've got to plan your day well. You've got to work out what you want to do, get your priorities, stick in the queues, and try your best to get much done. As soon as you work it out, days, even if it's packed on summer holidays, can still be amazing. And day like today, if we did half the rides, you'll be happy. And that's how you do it. You plan it out, you work out to do it. Some people like leaving it as a surprise, but leaving it as a surprise means you walk willy-nilly around the whole park, not finding anything, trying not to find food, and eventually you only get 1 or 2 rides in the day.
Yeah.
Instead, what you want to do is you want to enjoy the day, make the most of it, and then continue going up. But Adam, how did you find the Smiler?
You know what, Smile was actually running pretty well today. It feels like now it's a lot more of a shape than actual like roughness itself, but it feels like it's really calmed down the roughness. However, yeah, you did feel like the joints of the track. And you know what, it's a great coaster, and yeah, of course, it is really unique, and I'm so pleased to have it here in the UK. Yeah, this is one of the coasters, along with, of course, Nemesis, that people come to the UK for. This is one of the main reasons why people come here, of course, for theme parks. And you know, it was great to get on it. Also as well, I mean, I'm so pleased we've now completed every single roller coaster at Alton Towers in one day on a Saturday, which is a pretty rare thing to do. Like, non-people get.
Yeah, quickly, just right here. I don't know.
That's about
what the
fast
stop is doing. Literally sitting up there on the track. Okay, you see sitting on the chart. There's 2 up there, and then there's 2 down here too on the lift here. That's weird.
What is it?
I know.
Yeah, and also as well, by the way, I mean, this is you probably can do it because like, that was about fast, that was about any like skip the line stuff.
No skip the lines.
That was fully off just going on rides.
I know guarantee someone here today who's done like 1 or 2 rides.
I know, and like, we've done 13 today, we've done 3 flats, we've done every single roller coaster at the park, so it's been incredible.
Work a day, plan it well, look at the rules. So some parks don't allow you to get in the queue just at the end. Luckily we managed to get it done, I mean, on the dot as well.
Like, from travelling to the ones in Europe, the majority in Europe do let you.
Yeah, you go. But also as well, don't wait to then to go on the ride. Be respectful to the staff members.
I mean, and if
you want to go home,
like running around and you've got 1 minute left or whatever, and you do really need to get on the next ride, of course you can go and run for it, but don't just go stand at the entrance for like 20 minutes.
Yeah, and here you go. If you're a Smiler, and
Smiler was the first ride today where I've gone, it was good, but it wasn't anything special.
Yeah.
I thought it was running well.
Smooth.
I don't know, it's annoying because it just doesn't excite me.
No, okay. You do rides, obviously it's
the novelty of the inversion wears off.
The 10 loop thing is not your first time, that's the
14 inversions.
Oh, you're going to get tired, I went to sleep at like midnight last night, and I woke up at 5, so just give me a break here guys. But yeah, the 14 inversion ride, not loops, because loops are different, aren't they, Adam? 14 inversion.
And that ride doesn't actually have a loop on it, so the stance of the entrance is completely wrong.
So a 14 inversion thing, last time you've done it's like stealth and after you got 200 foot, but it's just the same thing over and over again. There's nothing unique. That's why I love 13 because of the uniqueness of it. And if you go anywhere in the world, goes close to the Fort Park. It's only 4 less, and it feels probably better almost. I mean, like, it's just if Coastin was smooth, I prefer it. I think.
Yeah. But if Coastin was smooth, then the restraints were good and the whole operations was good. Yeah, it'd be really good ride.
Exactly. So that's all you're Smiler. But unfortunately, as you can see, we are coming to the end of our visit over here at Alton Towers. At the start of today, we were standing down here, wishing JAYDEN was going to join us, so we didn't end up doing that, but looking forward to the day ahead. Since then, we've now done 10 roller coasters, 2 rides. I don't know, you know, you've done 3 rides. And so much more. As well as many great memories over here at the park. Bought some t-shirts and jumpers, bought some pin badges, and just all round had a fantastic visit. So I'm going to end this vlog right away by saying, what was your review of the day?
I thought you were going to say goodbye.
I was going to say goodbye.
I feel like we're loading up for an answer.
I haven't asked yet.
No, that's fine. Amazing. The fact that we got like all 10 coasters done in a day, that's something I'm not going to forget. No. Everything was running well, I have to say. The operations were good today. No real problems during the day. So no, it was actually really good.
And Adam?
Yeah, I mean, you know what, this is It's so hard to say it, but I don't know whether this is my favourite thing about in Europe. Of course, aside Disneyland Paris, but you know what? It's been incredible to go back to this place, and yeah, I do like to come back in the near future. Of course, we've gone down in Courage once every 2 months, whatever.
Yeah.
And you know what? It's such a great park, and yeah, like you guys said, like getting on all 10 coasters, completing the road just one today. Yeah, it's just been insane. It's been amazing.
It really has. It has been a phenomenal day, and I couldn't agree more. We literally planned this like last minute this trip to get up here. Because we wasn't been up here
Literally on Monday, so 4 or 5 days ago.
because we haven't been up here for a few months, to be honest. So I thought we might as well get up here. Well, you thought actually.
Yeah, I mean, I was thinking, you know, we might have important towers this weekend, so yeah, there you go.
There you go. And then we're now, of course, we're up here. Had a great day, and now my legs are aching. We've done the vlog. It's been fantastic. But with all that said, now Hugo, it is time to say, my name is Tom Derrick from Theme Park Coastin, and I will see you for the next video. Goodbye.